Hi guys, and welcome into another session. Welcome to day 9 of Vibe Coding. Welcome, and I can't wait to see what we are going to build today. Today is going to be crazy. It's going to be one of that days where we build some real stuff. Can't wait to see what we are going to be building. Welcome, guys, into day 9 of Vibe Coding with me. How are you guys? I hope you are well. I hope you are ready for this. So, we are going to start in a few. You can invite your friends to join the call, join the session, and we enjoy the session together. There we go, guys. There we go. So let's do this. Faisal Muhammad. How are you, Faisal? Okay, let's do this, Faisal. I know you are very ready. So let's do this. So let me just start the stream. I'm fine too, Faisal. I'm very fine. Okay, give me a second. I need to switch on something. There we go. So let's start the stream right away. Okay, welcome into day 9 of Vibe Coding. And this is what we have been building. This is what we have been building so far. We have been building this amazing digital arts, or basically we can call it a sketchboard, where we are building things like this, just a platform like this, where one can come and can create beautiful diagrams like this. Beautiful diagrams just like the ones that you can see right here. You can see these awesome diagrams right here. If I zoom out, you can see all these awesome presentations right here. All this is the tool that we have been building. We started it last time. So now we are right here. Let's see what we have here. YouTube Live. Ooh, just see how beautiful are these diagrams right here. very beautiful diagrams right here. So basically, this is what we have been building, and this is what we want to achieve right now. See these awesome drawings right here. Yeah, basically, this is what we want us to continue building. So let's do this. Let's do this. So the technologies that we have been using is purely vibe coding, and we are using MongoDB for our database, and also we are using React for our front end and Node.js for our back end. So yeah, that's what we have been building. And our tool of choice is Casa. You can use Casa, you can use anything, and also you can use any tool of your choice. So the tool of my choice, I use Cloud. I use Cloud, so I'm going to proceed and everything. So the Cloud is ready to start the stream. I'm ready to start the stream. So let's basically start the vibe coding. Let's vibe code. You can as well invite your friends to join the stream and we enjoy the stream. Okay, let's do this. So this is what we managed to achieve last time. Last time we did the view board. Then after view board, we can actually create a board. Then we can open a single board. And in this a single board, as you can see, this is what we have so far. This is what we have so far. So our main goal is to add as many diagrams as possible or as many drawings as possible. So we can add so many drawings or diagrams in our tool right here. So I'm going to start building it right away. Start building it, and let me show you vibe code. So let's see the features that we need to build so far. The first feature that I want to build is when you click anywhere inside this diagram or this shape, you can basically do what? You can basically click and navigate to that particular board. That's what I exactly want. Click and start building. So that's the new feature that I want. So I'm going to basically do this. I'm going to basically do this. So these are my files for backend. Then my front ends are here. Yeah. For example, these are the files. So I want you to add to I want you to add when I want you on the boards, this should be front end, on the boards when one clicks the a single board navigate, basically navigate to that board. I don't want to use the button. I don't want to use the button. So to navigate to the board canvas, to the board canvas. So this is the feature that I want. So basically this is what the feature that I want. So let's do this. So also make the page more beautiful. So make the page more beautiful and look more appealing. Just make the page more beautiful. So as you can see, this board is not that cute. It's not that beautiful. This page is not that beautiful. It's not that beautiful. So I want to make it more beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to submit that. Then I'm going to wait for it to start building and update this page. Is my cursor paid or free? The version that I'm currently using, it's a paid version. It's a paid version, so yeah. So I'm just going to wait for it to build this. Thank you guys for those who are joining. Thank you. Thank you a lot. I appreciate your time. I appreciate everyone who's joining. Feel free to like the call so that it gets to more people. You can like so that it gets to more people. Thank you everyone who's liking. You can also feel free to subscribe to the channel. So as you can see, it's asking me to allow edits, so I'm going to allow the edits to happen. After allowing the edits to happen, then I'm going to, there we go. As you can see now, it looks more cute. And actually I can delete a single board. I think I can open, yeah, there we go. It looks more neat now. Okay. It's actually enhancing the visual design. So even though it has updated, it is still updating some more things right here. And actually, you see, after it updates, it is refreshing itself. Everyone who is joining, feel free to like the call. Just give it a like. Just like it. Just like the call. Or basically just like the live session. And also subscribe to my channel. As you can see, it's done now. It's now be looking a little bit better as compared to the previous version. You can see this is the final build that we are aiming, and it's very beautiful. It's looking very neat. So this is what we aim to get. This is what we aim to get, but the current version is this. So I can click anywhere, then I can see the board. So I can see the board. So over here is where now I want to do the real magics and the real edits right here. So here I want to add different functionalities. So I want us to outline the features that we want. I want us to outline the features that we basically want. So this is how the front end should look like. It should have the homepage, login, display boards, board canvas. So we can design a page for board canvas and the features that we want. So in the board canvas, in the board canvas, I want board canvas features and tools. So in the board canvas features and tools, I want several things, okay? So I want tools like one, have basically icons for the shapes, Two, I want at least, let's say 10 to 15 shapes. So these are the tools that I want, 10 to 15, basically 10 to 15 shapes. Three, one can resize, one can resize a shape. Four, one can drag and drop, or basically can move a shape, okay? So that is the feature number 4. Feature number 5 that I want in this board canvas, let me think, what do I want in the board canvas? Move the icons to the left and make it sticky. So these are the main features that we have identified that we want in the board canvas. It should have icons just like these icons that you see here. And also from the icons, we need to add at least 10 to 15 shapes. One can resize a shape, one can drag and drop, one can, or the icon should move to the left. So these are the basic features for now that we need in this board canvas, basically in this board canvas. So the basic features, let's think about extra features like feature number 6. This one should be number 5. Feature number 6 that we want, one can use keyboard and also right click to undo or redo a shape. So you know what is undo? Maybe I can click this and Control Z to undo a particular change that I've made. Or I can redo a certain thing that I just deleted or I don't want it to exist. So basically that's what I currently want, those features. So let's identify some more features that we can add over here. So you need that drag and drop, one can select. Basically, these are the main features for now that we want, then later we can think about features. So in the board canvas, I want to add the following features. Feature number 1, let's see what we have. Add icons for one to select a shape, okay? I want to add icons for one to select the shapes. Number 2, the feature number 2 that we want, at least add let's say something like 12 more shapes. 12 more shapes. So I want at least 12 or more shapes for the feature number 2. Feature number 3, we need one can click and resize a shape. Can click and resize a certain shape. Okay, so if I can click and resize the shape, I also need another feature number 4. Feature number 4 should be one can drag and drop a shape within the board canvas. So this is another feature that I am really looking forward to have. Then feature number 5, move style the page such that the icons are on the left as a side panel, basically in the board canvas, page. Let's say feature number 6. Feature number 6 we are going to do in the next prompt. So in the next prompt, that's when we are going to do feature number 2. That's when we are going to do feature number 2. So make sure the page looks more clean and user friendly. So I'm going to submit this, then I'm going to wait for it to build. I'm going to wait for it to basically build on that. So let's wait for it to build. So it's basically changing this page. You see this page? It's basically changing this page and adding all those features. So it should move this, see this toolbar, should move it on the left, to the left. Make sure that one can resize all these shapes. Add more shapes to around 15 shapes. Then add all those extra features that we just defined. So as well as you vibe code, you should also know what do you want, what features do you have in mind, or what features can you add into your platform. You need to really think about the features that you want. Yeah, you really need to think about the features that you want. You don't just have to vibe code without knowing the features and the process in which you need to basically do. So let it add all these different functionalities and see how you are going to do it. So it's basically doing that. It's basically adding all these functionalities as we speak. So let's see, let's do this. Let's see. Let it build. Let it build. Actually, it's building and it's adding. Currently, it's adding more shapes. Currently, it's adding more shapes on this page right here. So let it style, let it do it. Let's wait for it to do its thing. So as it builds, you can keep asking any question on the chat. You can ask me any question on the chat and then I'm going to respond. And then also, in case you have any feature that you want us to add, just tell us what feature do you want to add and see the thinking process so that we can curate the thinking process of these features. So that we see what is my thinking process about these features. What is my thinking process? So now I add new features. It seems it's done building. So let's see what it has built. So I'm going to refresh. And as you can see, ooh, it seems that I can drag and drop these shapes. How can I clear these? It seems the delete is not working. So let me just add a shape. Control Z to undo. So it seems the feature for undoing, it's not working. And also the feature to select and resize, it's clearly not working. It seems that feature clearly doesn't work. So let's see. So we have 15 shapes, 15 different shapes. Yes, it has added the shapes. One can resize the shapes. Now I want to reinforce. I want to make sure one can select a shape and resize the shape in any directions. So I want to resize the shape. One can click and select and resize the shapes because that feature seems not to be working. Okay. And one can as well use keyboard to delete a particular shape. One can click and select and delete a particular shape. Okay, so if one can delete a particular shape, what else do I need? I just need to make sure that works. I just want to make sure basically that works. Okay, so I want to make sure one can select a shape and resize the shape. Make sure to test the code and the functionalities and make sure it works before you the update the code and update the final code. So I'm going to do that because I've told it to make sure that it tests. So it's going to test and make sure that all these functionalities are working before it updates the code. So it's basically going to do all those particular features. So it's actually configuring the feature to select. The drag and drop worked well. So let's see. Implementing directional handler. So it's basically implementing that feature to redirect or to resize a shape, to resize a particular shape. Yeah, yet to be there. It's yet to be there. It's yet to be done building those features. So those are the only features that you are going to build today and make sure that they work. So once the features work, then that will be good on us, or it will be good for us. Aleki, my cloud is paid. My cloud is paid, but as well, you can use the Casa free version. You can actually use Casa free version, and it will still do the same. It will still do the same thing, just as mine. So let's it do its thing. Okay, let's it build. So yeah, it's basically building. Okay, let's see if it has built these features. What is it telling me that it has built the features? But clearly I can see I can't add any. Yeah, Box AI is also good. I can try. Maybe next time I'll be trying Box AI. Hmm. Okay, I think I need to try another AI. Okay, so let me think about through this feature. So this seems not to be working. I want the feature such that when you click a shape, you first select and highlight it. Highlight the shape. Then it will allow a user to edit by clicking on the edges to resize the shapes. So the first action should be click the shape and select the shape and highlight that the shape has been selected. Then after selecting that particular shape, then it should give you the options to resize in all the directions. Also, make one delete a selected shape. So I don't know why today it's not working. Cloud Session is doing really bad. I don't know why it's asking me, and clearly it's doing bad. I can give it bad. It's actually doing really bad. I don't know why it's doing really bad today. And they seem to market it as the best coding tool, but today it's doing horrible job. There you go. There you go. You see, now it has fixed. It's almost fixing this. The delete key is working. If the delete key is working, then why are the other features for resizing? don't want this feature. Anyway, let's see what cloud comments do you have. Alex has some comments. I've tried having it mine on the cursor, it does not work. No, for the cloud code, you basically pay for the cloud code itself. So for you to buy this cloud code, actually it's a very good tool. So basically, personally, I bought cloud. Let me show you the process, the best way to get the best cloud. So you purchase this cloud, just like you see how we have ChatGPT here. Just like how you have ChatGPT, you pay for this cloud. You see, I'm in the pro version. See, I'm in the pro version. Eh? So once you pay for this, okay, sorry guys, I just had some few internet issues. Just some few internet issues, but we are back. We are back. Let's complete this. Now we had some few connection issues, but we are back. We are back, Mohammed. You can just refresh. You can just refresh. We are back. So this one seems to be working now. This one seems to be working. One can drag and drop. One can select a shape. One can try to resize. But the moment you try resizing, so the moment you try to resize this, it seems it can't resize any particular shape. So what might be the problem? So let's find out where the problem basically is. So let's find out where and why the problem. So I'm going to brute force this and make sure that let me just brute force this and make sure that it works. So this is now selecting a shape, but after selecting a shape, what is it doing? But one still can't resize the shape. So it should remove the state of drawing a new shape, and instead resize the shape. When one clicks the edges to resize the shape, make sure to test the functionalities before you update the code. So let me wait for it to basically do that. Let me just update and brute force it to actually update the code. So I'm going to reinforce that functionality. I'm basically reinforcing but this one is not effective. It is just resizing anyhowly. Okay, let me clear the shapes. So actually this is a bad practice. I'm trying to create the shapes as we keep on designing them. It's actually not resizing. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's fixing the resize detection. So let it just finish fixing. So let's see. Why is this feature just working how it wants? It only works when it feels like working. Okay, let's wait for it to finish. This last prompt. Actually, it seems today it's not getting the context of whatever we are building. It's having hard time to figure out on the context we are building. Okay, let's see how far we go. It's actually still building. Let's see. How far is it? It's testing the resize functionality thoroughly. to make sure that it works before giving us whatever wrong update it's giving us. It's actually giving us the wrong updates. And I don't understand how. It's confusing how it's giving us some weird updates. Okay, let's see. Let's give it another try. So I can clearly see the functionality that it's trying to build is, so you see these 4 edges that are touching the circle. So if I try to click, them, they are just doing drag drop. See, they are just doing drag and drop. But when I click these ones, the ones that I expect them to resize, they are not actually resizing. And I wonder why. So it seems it's saying that it fixed. So I think it's not having the right context or the right mind here. So let me just restart the Cloud Code. Ooh. Okay, let me fix with this. It seems it had some few updates issues. So I want you to fix the code such that the resize functionality is effective and one can comfortably why should I use the word comfortably? Effective and one can resize any shape. So also for one to create a shape, one should always select the designed, or should select the shape and after drawing, remove the shape, remove the selected state shape. So let it basically create that. So as you can see, it's actually trying to remember the shape. Let's see if it's resizing. So once it's done with the context, then it will build whatever it's trying to build. So let's see. So it's fixing the resize functionality for all the features. So let's see if it's understanding. Yeah, and clearly it's understanding now. It's understanding whatever you want to build. Let it refresh, loading the shape. So yeah. Okay. Fixing. Actually, vibe coding is very tricky sometimes because I don't know why it's not understanding some context. So, sometimes it confuses whatever it's trying to build. So this feature, I want it to work just like this. So this is what I mean by resizing. You see this shape here. So this basic shape, I want one to select the shape, and you can touch on the edges, then you can resize this. This is what I mean by resize. So I want it to basically resize, and actually one can also rotate the direction. So that's what I'm trying to build. And actually, in case you're wondering which tool am I using, actually this is a tool that I also vibe coded with, I think 4 days. Also vibe coded with 4 days. This same tool, this called Sketchb. This is entirely vibe coding, this tool. But of course, I also think about the design, the process, and everything that's happening. So let's see how far. Now it's clearing the selected shape after drawing. Okay. So clearing the selected shape is, so once you are done drawing, it should not keep the state. You see this state, I can still draw another circle. So I want to remove that, so that now I need to select the next shape that I want. So I have to remove that state so that it gives me these functionalities. Yeah, it's completing, it's actually testing the shape. Summary changes, it seems it has done changes. Let's see let's see what changes it has done. Click the shape, click drag and drop, tool automatically detects after drawing. Click any shape to select it and see resize handles. Drag the size handles to resize the shape type. Click and drag and select a shape to move it. So I can move, but it's telling me to click the resize handles. Ooh, yeah, it's working. It's working. Ooh, there we go. I can click this and the resize handlers are working now. See the resize handlers here. So I can also delete. I can also select a shape and use the delete key. Then delete that particular shape that I just selected. See? And delete these or these shapes. Yeah, there you go. It's working now. There we go. Seems it's working. I can select any shape and delete it if I want to. So I can now draw the diagrams. I can resize them. Let me click the resize handlers. So this one is for the drag and drop. Let me see the resize handlers. Oh, let me just refresh. And now I can draw other shapes of my choice. Yeah, it's working. It's working now, the resize. I just wanted it to work. So I can do a triangle. And clearly this is the triangle. See the resize handlers. Yeah, there we go. Now, as you can see, it's really working. And those are the only features that we wanted to work for today. So what are the next features that we need to add? Let's see from this outline. So we have added more shapes. One can resize, one can drop, move the icons on the left. Actually, we have achieved whatever you wanted to. As you can see, all the icons are on the left and the tools. One can add more shapes just like this. Now the next feature that we are going to probably add tomorrow is, you see my board here, this other previous board is filling the entire page. It's basically filling the entire page. This is what exactly I want to build. This one that is filling the entire page is what I want to build. As you can see, it's filling the entire page and one can move in any direction. So those are the next features in line. Yeah, so that's it, guys, for today. Thank you for joining the session. I really appreciate your time. Even though we are having some few errors here and there, that's what AI it's all about. So clearly we can see from the features and how AI is hallucinating, we can clearly tell that so far AI can't just build anything without our intervention. So we need to be really creative on how we use AI. So we just need to be good in it. We just need to be good in using AI in that case. Feel free to subscribe to my channel, support me. You can only support by just clicking the like button to like the call so that we prepare for the next call, so that we prepare for the next live session. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your energy. Thank you. See you in the next one.